Hi ladies, welcome to Traveling Leg Sculpt. You do not need a lot of space for this. I love doing this type of workout outside, in a field, or on the sidewalk, but you can also just do it in your kitchen if that's the space you have right now. You're gonna need your heavy set of dumbbells and a medium set of dumbbells, and that's it. Our first exercise is body weight free, just traveling squats. We're gonna get nice and low, and I want feet a little bit wider than usual on these traveling squats, so get low, a side step, and then all the way up strong. As you're standing up from the squat, you're pushing away from the floor versus standing up from the squat. That's definitely going to keep your body in the best alignment. Good. Glutes are reaching back as if you are reaching back for your little kid's training potty or a hole in the ground. Glutes are falling back, spine is neutral, chest is high. On the buzzer, I want you grabbing your medium set of dumbbells. Tiny walking lunges. The key here is staying low. I want you to imagine a long window right next to us, as if that picture right there is a long window, and we are staying low, undetected. So even your turns are nice and low. So we're training endurance in this workout, training stability, and oh yeah, we are getting a serious quadricep burn right now. Don't worry if your quads hurt. Now that next exercise, we'll be mixing up, hitting the butt, and then last exercise is hamstrings. Get your balance, stay low. Good. Pivot. Tiny, short lunges. Oh, and shake that out. I want you to keep those same medium dumbbells that you have. We're doing traveling curtsy lunges, not jumping. So bring the inner leg to a diagonal behind you and lower. Wide step to the side. Wide step. So we are recruiting power without even getting off the ground right now. I want you to power up. It's giving you a little extra oomph to the outer glute and the outer thigh. We're overreaching on our curtsy lunges. Our legs are way out over here. Just a little bit diagonal behind you. And 3, 2, 1. Grab those heavy weights. It is time. And a death march exercise, focusing on the hamstrings and glutes. The more you bend this front knee, I'm gonna show you a bent version. This is targeting the glutes. More bent front knee, targeting the glutes. If you wanna really hit those hamstrings, we're gonna straighten out that front leg and really just bend the back leg. So I am focusing on hamstrings today. But some of us tend to be more hamstring dominant. If you feel like your hamstrings just grow and grow and grow and get really big and you're struggling with growing your butt, then go back to that slight bend in the front knee to more target your glutes. Oh, and rest it out. I want one weight down, keeping one weight with us. Just like we did before, we're squatting, stepping, standing up. Feet nice and wide, squat, step to the side, and stand up. Squat, side step, stand up. Good. You are super low before you step. Knees are facing forward. Clenching those glutes as if your husband's gonna come over and smack your butt. You're tightening them at the top, getting them to wake up and fire. Great job. Back to medium dumbbells. Tiny walking lunges. If at any time you reach burnout, I want you to put the weights down before you stop. So you literally just put your weights down and keep going. And over completely resting, I would prefer you to go to regular walking lunges if you really need to take a rest instead of stopping altogether. Get back low after that pivot turn. Nice and controlled. training all those little tiny muscles that connect your shins and your calves down to your feet, the ankle muscles. Oh, so that felt good. Curtsy lunges traveling. Remember, we are reaching the inner leg back behind us diagonally. Curtsy lunge, fire off this side, step to the other side of your room. Fire off. Your heart rate should be super high right now. We're burning a lot of fat. This is strength endurance. So if you feel a little winded, right there with you, girl. That is the intent. You're getting the most gains you can out of traveling leg sculpt, because this isn't just leg sculpt. This is a lot of movement involved. And 2, 1, big long step. I want you to grab your heavy weights. Death march again. So that back leg is in a kickstand position. Think of our stiff leg kickstand deadlifts. Same concept, adding a cardio balance element by walking. Good. Oh, hello, hamstrings. Lengthen those hamstrings. Pull up strong. Extend that muscle and squeeze as you come up. Contract at the top. Weights down. Pivot squats, giving you a weight-free exercise. Think of this as a little bit of recovery, but we're also working on your coordination. Pivot, squat, pivot, squat. Don't worry about which way you're pivoting. Don't be over picky. Give yourself some grace. Just want to pivot and a turn and mix it up. Feet are nice and wide, just like we practiced earlier in this workout. You are an athlete. You are teaching your body how to do things you never thought possible, creating muscle confusion, and seriously, getting the best results in such a little bit of time. You can hardly believe this is just a 10-minute workout. Tiny walking lunges, very last round of the day. Give this everything you've got. You are focused, you are low. If you've made it this far, promise me, you won't quit now. You are a legit woman for even being here with me today, for even starting. So work through this pain. Know that I feel the burn. I'm struggling with you, and that we're doing this together. Eight more seconds here. You are low. Oh, all right. No more tiny walking lunges for the day. Traveling curtsies, all about the side of the glutes, so make them work. Legs wide to start with. Curtsy lunge, reach all the way over. Curtsy lunge, explode over. Chest is not falling down as you curtsy lunge down. Your chest stays nice and high, keeping as much body weight and weights over that glute muscle as possible to make it burn and make it just move maximum load. If your grip strength is failing you, put your weights right here. No problem at all. And 2. Last one. Heavy weights. Death march, get to one side of your room. Your glutes and hamstrings will thank you tomorrow. So there is just a hair bend in that front knee. You can hardly see it, but it's there, just keeping our back safe. And remember, if you want this more glute focused, I want to see more of a soft front knee. Otherwise, let's target those hammies together. think about your hip hinge pattern. Pushing those glutes back in order to lower the torso down. Squeeze it out. All right, let's stretch it out together. We're gonna work on those hip flexors. Want a nice long lunge forward. Drop it down and then lean forward. Back to center. Lean forward. If you find that your knee is just spilling over your toes, that's an indicator that your foot needs to go more farther forward. Knee can come in line with that second toe next to the pinky toe, but I don't want it completely caving overward. And upright, and down, and forward. Oh, hello, hip flexor, feeling it in this back straight leg. And drive that heel back. Fingertips are on the floor to give a little bit of support. And let's push forward one more time, opening up those the hip flexor as we're pushing the back heel towards the back wall. Stretching out that quad at the same time. Good. Step your front foot back and walk it up. Into pike and stand up. Same thing, other side. Big long lunge forward. Lower down, low, 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 low. Now lean forward. Do a little self-check. Is this knee spilling over that front toe? If it is, scoot your foot a little bit farther forward and lean this way as well. And down, and lean, and back. Forward one more time, drop those hands down for support. See how low you can get your hip flexor towards the ground. Driving the back heel towards your back wall. Feel the stretch in this quadricep and hip flexor. And bring the front knee to reach the back foot. Sorry about that awful squeak of my shoe. And walk hands towards feet. And slight bend in the knees and roll up strong. And you are done. I hope that you love traveling leg sculpt as much as I do. And I'll see you next time. Bye.